When you watch receivers, you look at them differently than I do. Because, I mean, you're a tactician and you're an incredible competitor. What do you see, like, to describe to somebody else like me what makes him special? What is it?
Well, first of all, if you laid down and went to sleep and you had a dream and you dreamed the greatest thing, the greatest container for a wide receiver, body, specimen, physique, physicality, it would be Julio Jones. He's built perfectly, speed, size, everything, and he has an ability to do what small receivers do. And he's strong. He loves the game. He's a phenomenal talent.
What small receivers do, it's what we've had some other wide receivers. Torrey Holt told us it's in and out of the routes. Considering how big he is. Like most big dudes, they round off routes.
Right.
He's efficient in his routes.
And
too.
let me tell you why that's important too. Because most big dudes have long strides.
Yep.
Long strides. What happens with long strides? That means no ground contact, no change of direction, because you're always striding a long stride. This kid, he transitions very well, and that's what makes him so difficult. If you're close to him, he can run by you. If you're off, he can make a hitch and take it the distance in front of you, but he can also transition in and out of routes. He's just difficult to stop.
The great Michael Irvin joining us, the Hall of Famer, the playmaker, and of course the longtime superstar with the Dallas Cowboys. Speaking of the Cowboys, they're gonna either cut or trade Tony Romo. That's what most everybody is saying. Jason LaCanfora from CBS Sports, the NFL Insider, says 4-team wish list: Cardinals, Texans, Chiefs, Broncos. If you're Michael Irvin, what do you think? Where do you think he's the best fit?
I go Broncos. And the off season that the Broncos have had, it makes it perfect. It's a perfect spot for him because, first of all, Vance Joseph's coming, he takes over the defense. So he takes the defense. Now, with Gary Kubiak leaving, Tony can come in now and bring his offense. Why would I bring Tony Romo over without Tony Romo's offense? Because I'm not paying for Tony's shoulders down. We know that back, all his body. I'm paying for him shoulders up. So I want his head to be the best, and to make him the best, I'm going to bring his offense so I can get all the experience. Denver would be a great fit for him.
Do you think playing outside, though, the idea of playing inside, like a place like Houston or a place like Arizona would be better because of the injuries that he's had? And, indoors, you don't have the elements. It doesn't affect your ball as much. Although, Denver, you get a little bit extra lift from the altitude.
From the altitude.
How much better is it for older quarterbacks to play inside?
That's a great question. And I don't know if it affects, a back thing, your back, because your back's not something that tightens up with the cold or anything like that, stuff like that. But that's a great question. If I'm Tony, though, I still want the opportunity to be in this game, and I have to go to a place that will put me in, give me an opportunity to be in this game. I like Houston. I think Houston's a great opportunity, but Kansas City's not going to change that offense because Andy Reid's running that offense. He's going to run his offense, and I think it's imperative that Tony goes to a place where he can run his offense.